Remember, we're talking about how to create a side hustle, not a hobby, okay? So, hey my Skye Savers, welcome back to my channel, or welcome. I'm Kim and this is World of Skye, a world for women and moms looking to save money and get the most bang for your buck. So, we are usually talking about saving money. Today we're talking about making money with a side hustle. This video is all about how to find the perfect side hustle for you. Before we jump into the video, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel if you have not done so already. Trust me girl, your purse, your wallet, your bank account will thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right in. These are 7 tips that you'll want to follow in order to find the best side hustle for you. The first thing that you want to do is write down what you're knowledgeable in. Write down what skills you have. Write down what talents you were blessed with. Create an entire list of those things. I'm talking about everything that you are good at. And you are good at quite a few things. Trust me. Some people may be saying, I'm not good at that. I don't have anything. I don't have any talents. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Dig deep and find out exactly what it is that you are good at. Is it makeup? Is it cooking? Is it exercising? Is it organization? Is it writing? Is it shopping? What are you good at? Do this brainstorming session and jot all of those things down. This is going to start getting some things flowing on what you could do to make an income on the side. Comment down below and let me know some side hustles that you're thinking about starting based on your skills and talents. I'm really interested to see what your talents are and how you can make money from those. The second thing that you want to do now that you have created a list of all of your knowledge, your skills, your talents, is think about a side hustle that will correspond to each one of those things. So let's use makeup as an example. Okay, so you listed that one of your skills is that you are good with makeup. What are some side hustles that could go along with that? You could be a freelance makeup artist, maybe on the weekends or in the evenings. Or maybe you could teach makeup classes online or in person. A third side hustle for that is to sell makeup. If you find a brand that you really love and you would love for other people to experience that, maybe you become a consultant for that makeup company and sell makeup. Okay, so right there I gave you 3. Okay, I just gave you 3 ideas under the makeup category. Let's switch it up and talk about cooking. Maybe you could create and sell a cookbook or a cook guide. And even with that, you can niche down further and maybe sell a cookbook for kids or a cookbook for college students or a cookbook for meals 30 minutes or less, or a vegan cookbook. Or, I mean, you see where I'm going with this? If cooking is your thing, you're good at cooking, maybe you can create a cookbook. Don't want to write a book? Maybe you could become a private chef. Have you looked into that? There's a lot of people like myself who don't like to cook. I would love to have a private chef. Okay, even if it was only maybe for special occasions, and maybe you do special events and special occasions and you come in and be a private chef for people. Or maybe you offer cooking classes for kids. That's a niche. Maybe that's something that you enjoy working with kids. You're also good at cooking. Okay, here's a side hustle that I can do. So you get it? You get what I'm saying? So go through each one of those skills, talents, and abilities that you listed and find some corresponding side hustles that you could do to match those skills. Now let's jump into step number 3. After you've made your list and then you've made a list of corresponding side hustles to go with those skills, now narrow it down to your top 3 or 4 ideas. Select ones that you really enjoy and that you could see yourself doing and spending a lot of time doing. Because as a side hustle, you know, you're gonna be doing these things. So narrow it down to the top 3 or 4. Step number 4. From the top 3 or 4 choices that you selected, do some research. You want to conduct thorough research on each side hustle. Learn what tools you need to get started. Learn if there's any credentials, certifications that you need in order to do this side hustle. Research income potential. Obviously, you're doing a side hustle because you want to make money. Make sure it's a side hustle that has some income potential. Research competition in your area or in your niche. Find out how much time you're going to need to dedicate to the side hustle. In the beginning, as you're kind of trying to launch things, and then as you transition and you're like in the thick of it, how much time are you going to need to commit? I mean, all things. Learn all things about those top 3 or 4 side hustles. As you're researching and you're finding out more information, you'll probably naturally eliminate 1 or 2 of those ideas. Or there will be one that really stands out and it resonates with you and you're like, this is what I want to do. But you have to conduct the research in order to find the information. Remember, we're talking about how to create a side hustle, not a hobby. Okay, so if you're looking for a hobby, this is not the video for you. We're trying to find how we can make some money on the side. Step number 5 is to pick one. Like I said, maybe one jumped out to you in the previous step, but in this step, step number 5, you gotta pick one. Okay? As hard as it may be, don't try to tackle 2 or 3 at the same time. Pick one. I said pick just one for now. You can always go back later and tackle an additional side hustle after you have mastered this one. Now, after you pick that one, go hard, deep into your study, deep into your research. You have already done some research on it, but go deeper. Find out what people are already doing that are in that industry. What is successful? What is working? What isn't working? Find courses maybe that are about your side hustle. Maybe you have to make an investment and pay for that course. Maybe there's some free course and some free resources out there to help you with your side hustle. In this stage, you could also seek mentorship. Reach out to people. Reach out to people. There's a lot of people that are successfully doing side hustles or businesses that relate to your side hustle that will be more than happy to drop a few gems on you to help you get started. But they don't know that you need that help if you don't ask. Okay, so this step number 5 is like you in school, you just learning all about the side hustle. Number 6, create a plan. Planning is key. In your plan, list out the specific steps that you need to take in order to prepare to launch your side hustle. So things like, do you need a website? What tools and supplies do you need? Anything that you need, you want to include that in your startup cost. So write down specific goals to get you to your launch date or when you want to start doing your side hustle. So maybe your plan looks something like this. By this date, I want to have $500 saved to get all the things I need to do my side hustle. And then by this date, I want to have my packaging and my pricing templates complete. And then by this day, I want to have my website completely done. So put a plan together. Tie your goals to a specific date to help hold yourself accountable to achieving those goals. The last thing that you want to do is start your side hustle, okay? Go ahead and get started. Learn as you go. Nothing is perfect, and I mean nothing is perfect the first time around. After you start your side hustle, get some feedback or do some self-assessment and see where you can make improvements to increase the income from your side hustle. Okay, so that is your 7-step plan on how to find the perfect side hustle for you. Go get started, because if you're watching this video, you're looking for a side hustle. Start implementing some of these things that we talked about today and see where it takes you. I am rooting for you. I know you got this. Go ahead and make you some extra money, girl. Before you go, please make sure that you do subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell so you do not miss any future uploads from me. I do post new videos every single week, and they're pertaining to money. That is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you in my next video. Happy saving.